Okay, my name is Jingwei Wu, and you can call me Andrew. I'm a graduate student at Brook College, majoring in QMM, quantitative math and modeling. And this video, it is my class CIS9467 Excel modeling. It is my midterm project presentation. I always think that good data analysis can help to answer real-world questions. So my question is like this. Is gender a factor that makes you a good driver or not? Or, in other words, if male are good drivers or female are good drivers, what do you think? But I think most of us may intuitively think that male are good drivers, because when we're small, we start to like cars, that kind of stuff. But in my definition, a good driver should be a safe driver, so they crash less, right? So I use the 3 features in Excel to answer this question. First, as you can see, it's a dashboard. And to create this dashboard, I just pull out some data from this consolidated data sheet, and to make pivot tables and then pivot charts. And second feature I use is a Power View. The reason I use a dashboard is because I think it's easy for categorical data. It means like female and male. And for Power View, because in this Power View, I use a spot plot, so I can insert a timeline here. We can see what's the change along with time. And third, I used it is a Power Map. It is very good for to show data in different areas, right? So let's go back to my question. If men are safer drivers or women. So first we can look at this first table. The blue line here, it is a population for male in different years. For example, in 2014 we have around like 160 million male in the United States. For female, it's a bit higher, but almost same. So we can see that in the US States, we have almost the same population base for male and female. But for the green line here, it is a number for passenger vehicle occupation deaths. That means those people dead out of car crash are female and or male. So in the female data, we can see that in 2014, it is around like 7,000 people dead. But in case of male, it is the number is almost doubled. And also, if you look at the previous years, men's vehicle occupant deaths, the figure is much higher than female, almost doubled. So that we can see that female are at least a safer driver than male. It can also be illustrated in the second paragraph. The table, it is in the table we're trying to check how many people dead out of 100,000 population. For female, it is around 4 to 5 in 2014. For male, it's much higher. It's around 8 to 10. So it is not a little bit higher. It is almost doubled. So men are almost double dangerous in terms of driving comparing with female. But the question is not quite end here. I want to figure out why female drive safer than male. So I think there are at least 2 very important factors affecting the driving. First is this BAC rate. So what is BAC? BAC is short for blood alcohol concentrate. So let's say if your BAC is higher than 8%, it means you are drunk. So in this table, we just want to know how many dead drivers they are found with high BAC rate, means they're drunk. So in terms of male, we can see averagely it's most near 40%, as shown in this green line here. And the blue area, total male driver dead, and the red area is the sum of driver dead with high BAC. So nearly around 40%. But for female, it is only 20%. This is much lower. So this is one of the reasons. The second reason is the speeding. The more you tend to drive very fast, high speeding, you are more likely to be dangerous. So for females, the driver with high dead out of high speeding, it's around 20%. But for male, it is around 30%. So men are 50% more likely to dead out of speeding. So yeah, so this is the first features. Second feature, I use power view. Power view, I think, as I said, it's very good. So I insert a timeline here so we can know what's the change along with different years. So there are three factors. The first is the area. The area means fatal rate out of 100,000 population. So the bigger the area here, the more dangerous. And also the red area stands for male, and the blue area stands for female. And the y-axis, it is dead out of high BAC, drunk. And the axis, the higher the x, it means the high percentage of speeding. So if we divide this by 4, we can see in this area it is good or very safe, but here it's dangerous. So let's see what's going on. So you can see the blue dot for women is concentrated in the safe area, but for men it is almost always in the dangerous area. But we can also see as the time go by, the area for male is kind of move from here to here. They are getting better, but still women have a great advantage in terms of safe driving, means not drinking alcohol and not speeding. And lastly, I use a power map to show where are those good drivers or bad drivers. So we can see the different blue areas, they're different states in the United States. But the darker the color is, it is higher the deaths per 100,000 population. So darker the area, the dangerous this province, the drivers in this province. So obviously we can spot here it is darkest. It is Huaiming, so 25/7 people dead in 2014 out of 100,000 population. But in the coast, no matter it's the west coast, such as California, only 7.9, or east coast, we have New Jersey 6.2, we have New York State, I think New York State is around here, 5.3. So in the coast we're safer, but in the middle we're dangerous. I think in this particular 3 features, I think dashboard really helped me to compare the different gender, because by clicking the slicer we can easily compare the same data out of the different features, and it is quite obviously we can have the conclusion. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.